we just got to Magic Kingdom, but we're not actually going to stay here right now. We're going to go to Fort Wilderness Campgrounds so I can go to one of our favorite restaurants here. Let's get going. So there's the dock we just got off of, and that yellow boat right there is actually the boat we just got off of. But over here, you can see that we are now at Fort Wilderness, and we are getting dangerously close to one of the best restaurants on property. And when we get there, you're gonna see what it is. Here it is, Trails End Restaurant. Now, I've been here for breakfast, but I haven't been here for dinner, so I'll let you know how it is after I eat. So we came in to check out the arcade, because we're actually here before it opens, and the arcade actually turns out that it's actually kind of big, right? You got some decent games in here to kill time. But one of the coolest things about this arcade that I just found out is that it gives you a view of the restaurant. This is Trails End. Now, we have to wait till 4:30 to get in, but it will be, we're just gonna have to wait. Okay, so we just finished eating at Trails End, and I've got to say, this holds up as my favorite restaurant on property right now. Like, everything here is amazing. Like, the food has to be good here, because it's such a long way from, like, everything else. And they live up to that. It's amazing. Like, the mashed potatoes, the mac and cheese, the brisket, chicken, and all the desserts too are great. Like, the gravy really pulls everything together. If I had to rate this, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It is that good. There are rarely any other restaurants on property that live up to 10 out of 10. And like, I just think it's time to go to Magic Kingdom now. Okay. So, right before we go to Magic Kingdom, I just want to point out that this used to be a little island called Discovery Island, and that right there, that yellow shed is where the entrance used to be. And this is actually a lost relic in Disney history, and they got rid of it because Animal Kingdom opened. So there was no point to have an animal-centered island when there was a whole animal-centered theme park. Thunderstorms. Hello. Thank you. Good thing about living in Florida, we know that this rainstorm is not gonna last. So we're just gonna start heading back while everyone heads out, and we'll have mostly the park to ourselves, which will be a pretty good advantage, especially during summertime. So I think we're gonna head to Peter Pan right now, but I'm not sure. These conditions are not ideal for seeing Cinderella Castle for the first time on the trip, but there's no bad conditions for seeing Cinderella Castle on a first time on a trip, so beggars can't be choosers. Look at that. Our good old friend, the sun, is already coming back. Fantasyland. Before going to Peter Pan, we came over to Storybook Treats to check out the new offerings they have. And if you look closely, you'll see the Lost Princess Cone, Minnie's Cookie Dough Sundae, and the Peter Pan float, all of which have already been here, but they're still good treats on a hot day. Now this area between Peter Pan and It's a Small World is actually one of the most congested areas in the park. But right now we're going to Peter Pan because we have a fast pass. I just got off Peter Pan and it's amazing, like it usually is. But I just wanted to show you guys something that just shows that Disney does not stop at all. Take a look at this. Those are bathrooms. Some of the details include a wanted sign for a criminal mastermind, a sign promoting Hook Hand's piano career, a sign for Vladimir's 7-consonant sword fighting, where they serve sandwiches. But the best detail of all is Rapunzel's tower. Screen.
Home sweet home is the lesson today. Don't you worry, Mr. Bluebird. I learned my lesson.
Just finished Splash Mountain, not too wet, but now it's time to dry off. So we're gonna go and head over to Space Mountain, which is on the other side of the park, but it's the easiest way to dry off, and it's a great ride. So let's head on over to Tomorrowland. So I pulled my phone out to make a clip of the Tomorrowland sign, but it's gone. These little boxes were where they used to be, but that's not gonna take away from Tomorrowland overall. The longest length they've ever made a queue, like ever. So part of the projection towers on the Magic Kingdom Cinderella Castle. For those of you wondering where our secret, not really secret, but our happily ever after fireworks viewing spot is actually right here in between the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train back there and Dumbo right here. And you don't get the projection tower, but that's only half the show. Fireworks are a major part of it, and as you just saw, it's a pretty spectacular show even without it. So I definitely recommend coming here and not having to wait 2 hours to get a good spot.